to be true. Baby boy, your love got me tripping on you. You know your love is big enough, make me trip up on you.
So today I told you I was going to do an eyebrow tutorial, and I want to do an eyeshadow tutorial today too. So I'm going to have to do my eyebrows, so I figured I would just do my eyebrows. They're a little rough right now, but it also changes like monthly. I do my eyebrows different all the time. I used to use a pencil, and now I use like an angled brush and like gel. Okay, so normally I like brush them because I have my dad's eyebrows and they're like kind of bushy, but I can't find my spoolie brush, so we're just gonna, you know, like just push them up a little bit and go at it. So what I use is I use a small angled brush. It looks like this by Elf, and then I use the Maybelline Eye Studio, and it's in the shade brown. And then all I do is that I like dip it in there a few times. So all I do, let me try to get close. This is so hard to do. Okay, so I like go on the bottom and I outline the whole bottom of my eyebrow, and then I'll outline the top and I'll like fill it in, and then like try to put a tail on the end. And I'll like also try to push it up so it like makes my brow look more full and more like square, I guess you would say. Okay, so I did this corner right here, and it kind of looks a little messy, but we'll clean that up with concealer. But now since I did this bottom, I'm just going to take it along the bottom line. And sometimes I don't do the middle just because it's so full and thick right there. I don't always do it. So I normally just try to connect it around here. I have to go over a few times. And then I don't always go up to the top because, like I said, it's bushy. So and then I just make a line up here. And I don't try to arch it too much. I try to follow my natural arch. But sometimes if I pluck my eyebrows too thin, which I've been doing a little bit lately, I'll have to make it a little bit more arched so it looks like I have a more full eyebrow. But this time we're not going to do that. We're just going to do our natural. And then you like connect the bottom and make a tail, so it looks like kind of sharp. And then you just fill it all in. I really wish I could find my spoolie because I have some stray hairs. See the difference between these two? This one is definitely more darker, but honestly this is like, obviously this is my natural, but it just makes it look better. I like it dark with my blonde hair. Like, since I dyed my hair, I just think it looks so cute. Now I'm probably gonna fast forward. If not, I'm just gonna cut it out. But I'm gonna do exactly what I just did on the bottom, and then I'll show you guys how I connect it again. And let me tell you for a quick second, I am getting so mad lately because I can already tell that this one is more bushier, and I don't know why. Like, I cannot get these even to save my freaking life. Just always try to remember that your eyebrows are sisters and not twins. They will never match. Don't at me because I'm right. Okay, every single time I do my eyebrows, I normally like leave them how they are, but here lately I have been liking to like use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in just a random thin brush. Excuse me. And then I put it underneath, and then I drag it down. My concealer, I drag it down so it's like a base for my eyeshadow, so I don't have to put on eyeshadow primer normally. But so what I do first is I start from this side, and then I'll take it this way, and then I'll just bring down the rest. And you kind of always want to like lift up your eyebrow so you know like exactly where the angle is, if that makes any sense. And I'm not worried about it being messy because I'm gonna bring it down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And Tarte Shape Tape is like the best concealer I've ever used, honestly, but it does dry out fast, so you kind of have to do everything in like a quick manner. You always want to do your tail so it looks like sharp. So now that I like outlined it, all I'm going to do is take the excess off this brush and all the thickness that I just put on and bring it underneath, basically.
Just pull it down.
And this concealer is a great base. Like sometimes whenever I do like great eyeshadow looks and I want it to keep it, I want to like keep it for the next day, I can sleep on it and it won't even look like I went to bed. Like it'll look like I just did my eyeshadow. Like it's wonderful. It looks great.
You always try to make sure that this doesn't look choppy.
Most of the time, I always cut off my tail whenever I do it because I normally make my tail way too long. And then sometimes if I cut it off a little too much, which I don't think I cut it off too much, but I don't like how my tail end of it is right now. So I'm probably going to mess up everything I just did, honestly, but I'm just going to take the eyebrow brush. I'm just gonna make a tail again. Okay, so that's the eyebrow. And then obviously these two look completely different because I always go in and I always fix it. So I'm gonna do this with the concealer and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I finally got both of my eyebrows done to the length and the thickness that I like it. And all I did was bring down the concealer like I did the last time I showed you. Man, I really wish I had my spoolie for my bushy ass eyebrows. Okay, so I'm finally finished. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. It could have been a little better, but it's only my second video and I wanted to get something put up for you guys because I know that you guys liked the first one a lot. But here's my eyebrow tutorial and I hope you liked it. For some reason I feel like the woman off of, what is that movie? Just Go With It with Adam Sandler, when her eyebrow like droops up to her forehead. That's what I feel like. Like, I feel like this eyebrow is just so much more arched, and this one's just, like, flat. Embarrassing. I hate myself.